think the main focus, as again with this whole podcast, is the understanding of mental health, trying to help people get a better perspective on what's going on inside their head, a better perspective of different disorders, and a better perspective of things that you can do in your life to not only better your mental health, but honestly gain more of a self awareness of who you are. And with meditation, I think the most powerful thing about meditation, and Will, you can jump in whenever you're ready, is trying to understand how meditation can help your mental health and how performing these kinds of peaceful meditative experiences, how can something like this really help somebody with depression, anxiety, or anything that they're going through? If you could, do you have any feelings of how the viewer and the listener could really understand how using meditation could help better their mental health?
Yeah, it's kind of like what I said about before, but I'll kind of go like deeper into it. So usually with you know problems, say drug or alcohol addiction, you are suppressing certain feelings, and that is the idea. The entire idea is to suppress those feelings. You don't want to deal with it. You just want to get by. Then until you take your next drink, your next dose. With mindfulness and meditation, you are directly addressing those problems and acting on how to fix them, and not just with feeling depressed. It could be anxiety related, it could be anything. You might even just feel stuck in life right now, but taking that step to begin meditation, which is a very slow and hard process because it's something you have to stick with before you start seeing results. It leads you just ultimately to feeling better, because maybe, like I said, maybe you're stuck somewhere in life, but that first step of doing meditation can curb some of that anxiety and depression, and you can now genuinely tell yourself that you are acting towards bettering yourself, even if you've just taken the smallest step. And that's some of the hardest parts with meditation, is that it takes a long time to see results. You can meditate every day for 3 months, and you maybe are just now beginning to see the benefits. And that's, hard for people. People are used to that instant gratification, and that usually curbs people away from meditation.
So, when it comes to the main focus of trying to really help people understand why they should meditate, what got you into meditating and what could really help the listener, the viewer, try to really help them find out why they should even jump into meditating? Like, why is it something that we do?
I was just a very hard-headed person as an individual. Um, I kind of thought like, and I feel like a lot of people go through it. It's kind of like you think you're above everything, you think you know everything. Everybody has those times in their life. I feel like it's kind of just a process to go through. But I had an experience of where I just was able to let go of my ego, and it was the most beautiful experience of my life. And it felt more than my life. It's indescribable in words, and I can't put it into words for you. But that feeling really made me want to look more into this and delve more into this. And through meditation, I've been able to not reach that same peak, but have begun to be able to understand and get closer to that peak. And that's kind of the goal of meditation, is a slow process of bettering yourself and reaching that balance of your ego and conscious mind.
Brandon, do you have anything that you would want? Is there anything that you could use in your life that would really help, not only pushing you to meditate more, but any reasons that would give you to want to meditate more?
With that being said, the reason why I would want to try to get to that or try to meditate, some things in my life is sometimes that I will kind of feel, not complete with myself. I kind of feel like sometimes that like I feel like something is missing or that I don't have some sort of peace in myself at times. And I feel like that with meditation, even though I've truly have never done it before, but listening to what you guys said and also what we looked up upon as well, is that I feel like it could kind of bring, like kind of like I said, like more of a peace of mind. The only thing is just that more of getting started with it, because I know that with me personally, which is kind of a thing I have myself, is sometimes I do kind of look for that instant gratification or wanting to things to work right away. But with meditation, and kind of like what Will described, you described that it doesn't come like that. It does take time. It does take a lot of practice. And there's some people out there that they're really not patient with it. But at the same time, like you kind of do have to be patient with meditating if you want to get to that what's that word? I guess to that max state or to that complete state where you want to get to.